I'm Jackson. I play bass in Defy the Gods.
Hey guys, my name's Ian Fulton and I play guitar in Defy the Gods.
Hey guys, I'm Nolan Roselle, and I play drums and sing in Defy the Gods.
My name is Leah, and I am the vocalist of Defy the Gods. I would say that there are a lot of musicians and bands that have influenced me when it comes to music, but vocally specifically, bands like Evanescence or Paramore or even like Florence and the Machine or the Cranberries and Susie and the Banshees.
What made me really want to pick up and start playing the guitar was just other bands that I really got into, especially around the beginning of high school. That was really an eye-opener for me as to what music could be, and the fact that music can be anything that sounds good to you. It's not a set thing. It's not just what you hear on the radio, and there's so much more to it. And being able to hear bands like The Misfits, My Chemical Romance, Social Distortion, Green Day was a massive one for me, Avenged Sevenfold. It was an eye-opener because I'd never heard stuff like that before, stuff that's heavier and stuff that's angrier, and it's a lot of emotion that you are feeling around a time in your life where there's a bunch of new stuff going on that you've never experienced before. So being able to hear that stuff and transfer it into an instrument was an amazing experience, and a big reason why I'm still sticking with this instrument. I've just grown to love it, and I've grown to find this like an accessory to me as a person. Being able to transfer what I hear in my head onto this instrument and then into a recording or into being able to play it with a band. It's an insane experience, and honestly, I'm so glad that I was able to pick this up and had the opportunity to be able to stick with it and be able to continue to do what I love with it.
I was inspired a lot by Paul Gray from Slipknot to play bass. I always just thought it was a cool sounding instrument, and I felt just like the low end is just such a powerful part of the music, especially in metal.
I think what inspired me most to play drums was my uncle, who's a drummer himself. And at the time, he had an electronic kit in his basement, and I would always study and watch how he played. And then one day I just hopped on, and that was it. And it was like it was meant to be.
What I enjoy about being in a band, and especially this band, is that these are just guys that, we're in a band together and we hate each other. We are really good friends and we get along regardless if the music's there or not. The music just happens to be there, and it's incredible because we're all on like the same page. But like the fact that I'm able and we're all able to sit and we're able to come up with things and we're able to get down and record things and we're able to actually, play together and get our dreams an actual go together as a group, it's insane. It's amazing the fact that we've been given a chance to do this, and it's an incredible feeling, especially now knowing that I'm doing what I've been looking up to so many bands and artists doing for so many years.
I enjoy playing shows and mostly just hanging out with my bandmates. I miss that a lot, playing shows, but hanging out with the band is obviously a fun part of it.
The thing I enjoy most about being in a band is honestly just getting to do music. Music has always been such a big part of my life, and being able to create music is something that is such a great experience, and especially when you're doing it with people that you enjoy being around and click with.
I think my favorite part of being in a band is being able to have freedom and communication with the other guys, and also just being able to hang out with each other and have fun and feel like we're so close to each other that we've known each other our whole lives, and how easy things just come to us, and how each member is talented and creative in their own way. Save Me originally came up in about November of 2020 when I was just fooling around with the guitar and playing some riffs and ideas and stuff like that, listening to music, and I finally got onto this riff, this main riff, that it's just stuck with me. And then a couple days later, I came up with the clean parts of the song And then a couple days later, I came up with the vocal melody for the chorus. And then a couple days later, I had the idea to have the long note that you guys already heard. Um, and then my girlfriend and singer of the band, Leah, and I sat down and started working on the song because I felt very inspired to do this. And she came up with the vocal melody for the verses, and she came up with most of the words for the song, and I couldn't be any happier. And Jackson came up with all the bass parts for the song. I wanted him to do that. And when we got into the studio, I mainly came up with all the drum parts for the song myself on the spot. Um, and yeah, it just came to be like that.
So we ended up recording with Ryan Izzard, who runs a studio called The Music Farm out in London, Ontario, our hometown. He's a great dude, makes recording super easy, super supportive and helpful, and he's passionate about the music just as we are. The recording process for me was really fun, actually. It was super easy just to come up with ideas. I wrote my bass line mostly on the spot, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and definitely going to him again. That's awesome.
The recording process for Save Me was actually one of the easiest things I ever could have imagined. I figured there'd be so much more complexity into sitting and recording a song, especially with several different parts and everyone having to kind of, be on the top of their game. But we as a band got in there and we just tore shit up. Like, we were in and out in 2 takes each, and it took 2 days, honestly, to get the whole song done with pre-production. And it was just incredible watching the song come to life in front of your eyes. Like, as a band or as a solo artist or anything, just being able to have something and then put it into reality, whether it be whatever form of media, it's insane, because you are able to at the end listen to the final product and be like, holy shit, like, this is real, we did this. It's an incredible experience, and it was an experience I'm going to remember for the rest of my life for sure.
The recording process for me was honestly such a great experience. It was the first time that I've gotten to record vocals in a studio, and it really it gave all of us the experience of what it's really like, which is pretty cool. And I was surprised how quickly we were able to do it, because we just went in and we didn't, fool around or anything. We were serious about it, and we made the song.
One of my favorite parts of the recording process was watching this song come to life. It's so surreal in a way. It's almost like, you worked so hard on something and you put all your effort into it, and you did this and you did that, and when you finally reveal it and hear it for the first time or see it for the first time, it's like, I can't believe I just did this. I can't believe we just did this. Everyone had a part in this, and that's one of my favorite parts.
Just wanted to thank you guys so much for supporting us. 100 followers on the Instagram, 353 total streams last I checked for Drag to Hell. Things are going to be a lot crazier from here with Save Me coming out and what we have coming out in the future. Stay tuned, guys. You're not ready for this.
I am genuinely so thankful for those of you that are liking our pictures and posts and commenting and interacting with us, because it genuinely means so much to all of us. It means so much to me, and it really inspires us to keep going and doing what we love.
Thank you guys so much for all the support you've given us as a band. Like, we are so lucky to be able to do this and create music, and to continue to create music, especially throughout this whole time. It's a time of uncertainty, a time of not even knowing if you're going to be able to, get out next week and go for a walk or whatever, or go see your buddies next week, or go play music next week. Like, it's a very uncertain time. So the fact that we were able to do this and get this song through is just amazing, and without support of people listening to our music and trying to hype us up for this music and keeping us going, it would not have been possible. So we really owe that to you guys, so thank you so much.
I want to thank you guys, the fans, the supporters of Defy the Gods. It's unbelievable. We hit 100 followers on the Instagram the other day, and we're hearing you guys say that you're so excited for Save Me to come out, and it just, we love it. We feel that connection already, and we can't wait for the future and what's to come. Thank you so much, everyone.